Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.
Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
A major failure for North Korea, more penalties for Harvard, the end of the penny, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un was left fuming this week when he attended the botched launch of a new 5,000-ton naval destroyer. The launch at the northeastern port of Cheongjin was intended to tout the communist nation's military advancement, but ended in embarrassment for Kim after the ship slid off a ramp and became stuck, state media reported. The flat car failed to move alongside the ship, throwing it off balance and crushing parts of the ship's bottom, North Korean news agency KCNA reported. Its stern slid down the launch slipway, while its bow section failed to leave the ramp. The Department of Homeland Security is eliminating the student visa program at Harvard University due to pro-terrorist conduct at campus protests. It's a severe consequence for what DHS claims is Harvard's refusal to comply with its request for behavioral records of student visa holders. This administration is holding Harvard accountable for fostering violence, anti-Semitism, and coordinating with the Chinese Communist Party on its campus, said Secretary Kristi Noem. It is a privilege, not a right, for universities to enroll foreign students and benefit from their higher tuition payments to help pad their multi-billion-dollar endowments. Harvard had plenty of opportunity to do the right thing. It refused. They have lost their student and exchange visitor program certification as a result of their failure to adhere to the law. Let this serve as a warning to all universities and academic institutions across the country. Harvard may no longer enroll foreign students in the 2025-2026 school year, and existing foreign students must transfer or lose their legal status to reside in the U.S. before the next academic year begins. Columbia University violated federal civil rights law by ignoring the harassment of Jewish students by classmates, a government investigation found. Columbia acted with deliberate indifference towards student-on-student harassment of Jewish students since the October 7th, 2023 Hamas attack on Israel, the Department of Health and Human Services Civil Rights Office said on Thursday. The office said the university didn't investigate or punish vandalism, including repeated drawing of swastikas, didn't enforce rules for protests, didn't abide by its own policies when handling Jewish students' complaints, and didn't establish ways to combat anti-Semitism until last summer. The findings carefully document the hostile environment Jewish students at Columbia University have had to endure for over 19 months, said Anthony Archival, acting director of the Civil Rights Office. We encourage Columbia University to work with us to come to an agreement that reflects meaningful change that will truly protect Jewish students. A Columbia spokesperson said the school takes these issues seriously and will work with the government to address them, adding, "We understand this finding is part of our ongoing discussion with the government." A judge blocked the Trump administration from dismantling the Department of Education. U.S. District Judge Myung Joun in Boston ruled that President Trump cannot carry out his executive order to effectively abolish the Education Department and must reinstate about 1,300 employees who were cut in mass layoffs in March. The judge agreed with an argument filed by Massachusetts teachers and school districts that the executive order goes beyond the White House's stated goal of merely reorganizing the department and leaves it unable to fulfill its responsibilities required by Congress. The Trump administration quickly responded, saying the judge overstepped his authority while promising to challenge the decision. The U.S. government is phasing out production of the penny, which has been in circulation for centuries. In a cost-cutting move that is projected to save $56 million a year, the Treasury made its final order of blank pennies this month and will stop putting 1-cent coins into circulation by early 2026. As pennies fade from use, businesses will need to round up or down to the nearest 5 cents, the Wall Street Journal reported. By halting production of the penny, the U.S. Mint, the coin-producing bureau of the Treasury, projects an immediate annual savings of $56 million in reduced material costs. In the last 10 years, the cost of making the coins has risen from a little over 1 cent to nearly 4 cents per penny, a spokesperson for the Treasury Department told Fox Business. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.